Not that I've been to a lot of them. This is not about me. I have the truly great honor to be the best man at tomorrow's event, which really means the world to me. I was very, very flattered to be asked and eager to accept. My job here right now is very simple because I'm going to talk tomorrow night. First of all, welcome everybody to this joyous event. And I think we can all feel the happiness in the room and the bonds that we all have with each other or forming with each other. I'm getting to know Craig here. I think it's going well, he doesn't, but that's nice. But our wives are getting along, which means we might spend time together. It's just, Craig's a little worried right now. But the reason I'm here is to welcome everybody, to thank everybody for being here and for making the effort, and to invite anybody who wants to come on up and say a few words. Ouija! I am off the hook. Ladies and gentlemen, Ouija. Excellent. It's all you.
But she's obviously prepared.
I am. Two tall, lanky young boys, my son Chris and his newly found friend Ken, met at the delicate crossroads of middle school where two small elementary schools in our town of Wayland, Massachusetts joined to become one big middle school. There was an instant intellectual attraction and innate kindness between them. Not yet men, not still boys, somewhere in the middle in that fragile place called growing up. Ken and Chris began their lifelong friendship. Nearly every day, after school, year after year, the two could be found at my kitchen island filling their seemingly empty, rapidly growing legs with copious amounts of food. Just as their height grew both to 6'2", so did their friendship and complete trust in one another, their shared intellectual curiosity and genuine kindness always at the center of it. Their elegant meld of fierce intellect combined with tender hearts allowed them to protect themselves and each other from the difficulties and challenges of growing up in their individual worlds. A safe place to fall, Dr. Phil calls it. They shared intense loyalty for and trust in each other. They depended on each other and they were dependable. The inseparable years at the middle school turned into years at the high school, where their friendship widened to include a rat pack of sorts of other somewhat kindred souls. But the day finally came when they graduated and finally were separated, with Ken going off to Middlebury and Chris going off to Emory. Freshman year in college brought other deep friendships, as deep as theirs, with Chris meeting Isaac C. Hanover at Emory and Ken meeting Dan Ziff at Middlebury. It's as if the universe knew that these tender-hearted souls needed another kindred spirit to help them continue to make their journeys. Friendship of the quality of Chris's and Ken's, Chris's and Isaac's, and Ken's and Dan's is rare at best and one of the greatest joys in life. Chris and Ken are lucky indeed to have two such friends in each of their lives. I know Isaac well and have met Dan and fallen in love with Dan as well, but know how much the friendships of these men each mean to Chris and Ken. Knowing Chris and Ken as well as I do, and for as long as I have, I can say without question that I am so proud of the fine men that they have become. Even though I know Ken has a lot of family and all of you are here today to celebrate with him, I secretly must tell you that long ago we adopted Ken into our family because he has come to mean so much to us. The parallels of Chris and Ken's lives continue with Chris having found and married Randall, the greatest love of his life and the truest and best friend to him, which is saying a lot given the standards Chris, Ken, Dan, and Isaac have set for friendship. If I may, I have to say for the 10,000th time to the whole world that I could not create a daughter-in-law that I could love or respect more. Elaine, Jack, Roger, and Fran, get ready. because your son Ken has managed also to pluck another rare crown jewel out of the dating ether in Christy Perry, and has the good sense to marry her. Christy has a delightful and unique mix of playful exuberance, deep compassion, fierce intellect, competitiveness, tender heart, and absolute adoration and love for Ken. We couldn't hope for a more wonderful person to capture Ken's heart than Christy. We all love her. Ken is the yin to Christy's yang. They complement each other perfectly. We have only known Christy for 2 years, but in that short time, she totally has captured our hearts. If the job of a parent is to prepare the child to leave home and make his or her way out into the world with confidence, competence, and compassion, then we have done our job well. The pride and relief that comes from seeing our children healthy, productive, curious, eager, excited, and resilient in life is only topped by the pride you feel watching your child be a much better spouse and a much better parent than you were. We are thrilled to welcome you, Christy, as an official family member of Ouija Camp, and look forward to many, many more fun-filled times with you. Please know, Ken, how special you are to me and to my family. I am proud to be here with you both.